do this. And then I forgot what parameters this thing I want. Let's go up here and look. Oh, let me finish filling out my parameters though. VM saying VNet name. What's our VNet name? It's gonna be VNet1, right?
Yeah, we don't really have sophisticated naming standards, but we could always talk about that at a later session. So I usually do something like VM admin, or you can't use administrator, right? So,
right, you can't. It's an oddie.
It's a no-no, just like using Windows or SharePoint or Exchange, right? But I'm saying that's a reference to the previous video.
Did it actually pick up our resource group?
Looks like it may have.
Hey, wow, that's cool. And then DNS name, and we're going to call this, oh man, this has got to be unique across the data center, so we'll call it SK MC DJ Shan.
There you go.
So, what's that?
Needs more DJ Shan, right?
Right. All right. And so our password here's got to meet some complexity requirements, right?
Yeah. So, I'll put you on what makes most sense. Azure's cool. Or Azure is cool, I should say. Cool. Let's do it.
Okay. So Control S this guy. Let's see. Oh, he doesn't like our. Yeah, no, they don't have to have values because we're not passing it in that way. And then here. The value's not provided. Okay. I get what you're throwing down here, guys, but let's try it without it. Okay, so I need resource group name. So here we're going to say. We'll see if this works too. Not get my tab complete. Hold on. See that little trick?
Yes.
So if you can't get the IntelliSense from, or the tab complete from PowerShell, the reason is because of the security on allowing it to actually read that file and look at the parameters. Once you do this unblock file, I do this all the time. Once you do this unblock file, then it starts to read the parameters and you can tab complete your parameters. So cool. Resource group location, where do we deploy our VNet to?
Good question. Was it East US? I think it was East US.
East US is correct. Resource group name is deploy VNet deployment. Upload artifacts is true, so that's a switch that doesn't have to have a value. Dash. Storage account name. Oh, that's going to be fun. Let's see if I've got a storage account. I have a single R storage account in East US. Oh, look at that. We've got one.
That's the VM that leans on the unmanaged disk.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I probably don't want to do that.
Well, I mean, you could throw it there temporarily.
Yeah. We could do that. Okay, so for those of you following along at home, this is the name of the storage account that we're going to use as a.
Because it is a standard storage account, right? You can't use a premium storage account for artifacts. This is my knowledge. I think you'll get red text to death, right?
Cannot find path. See repo.
Oh, you're looking for website.parameters.json is what it looks like.
Yeah, and I don't know. It must have, when I pasted that storage account name in there, it must have hit enter or something afterwards because it just looked like it tried to deploy. Storage container name, they're going to have dash stage artifacts. We'll let them do that. Template file, that's why it's looking for that. Template file here is going to be Azure deploy.json. That was done. /Azure deploy.json.
Got the space. You see the space in between Azure deploy.json and.
Yep. Thank you.
No problem.
So we're going to use Azure deploy.parameters.json for that. Artifact staging directory is by default // which is the current folder, which is what has all of the other templates in it. And it's going to upload this VNet template, even though it's never being called. It's going to upload it to the staging directory just because it's in the directory itself. It's also going to upload this deploy.js1 file.
Okay.
DSC folder is going to be called DSC, and the switch for validate only we're going to leave off. So it looks like we've got all of our stuff added that we need for parameters for the file for running the deployment. So we're going to cross our fingers and we're going to hit enter, see what happens. See if we made all the changes necessary in order to get it to be a nested template. So yeah, new Azure storage container is not recognized as a name. Looks like we have an older. Yep. So what this is it doesn't like the PowerShell because I don't have the older version of PowerShell on my machine. So let's do this. Let's just find what was it? New Azure. And it should just be
is the storage container. I can double check.
Or we can just Hit go again. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I probably forgot to do this. Control S to save because it looks like it ran the older version of the file.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, it's uploading. Oh no. Set Azure storage block content.
Yeah, so you know what's crazy is I think the PowerShell I put in there still has some older stuff. So I think only with the DSC stuff because
Which is fine. Should be.
there you go, new AZ. And then you got a couple more.
Okay,
That's
fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. All right, I think that's it.
Okay, so now save it.
Good point. Control F that bad boy. All right. So we're fighting through. So you'll notice all the it's uploading.
Oh yay!
Fine. Uh-oh, so it's not getting our artifacts location SAS token. But it looks like artifacts location was in there. So we gotta see what's going on with this.
Okay.
Alias, that's fine. Artifacts location. Okay, so artifacts location SAS token. And that's spelled correctly, right? Artifacts location SAS token. Okay, so that's putting it in there. So this could get interesting. Okay, so convert to secure string. You know what? I wonder. I've seen something. I wonder if this is failing right here.
Okay.
It's got to be something to do with the PowerShell. Let me do this. I'm gonna pull out my up, down, down, left, right, BA, select, start, and cheat real quick just to see. I've got another file. Okay, so that's token name. And okay, convert to secure string, as plain text, force, and then new AZ storage container SAS token, dash name. So let's see if this will fix it. Context is there. Oh, I wonder if that parameter container is not right. Okay, permission. I think all the rest of that looks okay. Control S. Let's give her another shot. Yeah, because I'm wondering if it's failing in that converting. Nope. Okay. Storage container name, context, storage container permission. Ah, storage container name doesn't exist, so that is the definition. Okay, so let's see. Here it is. Storage container name is right there. Yep. So I'm going to check this command by itself. Okay, so there's the permission. Sorry, time, context. Okay, so it looks like, check our context. Okay, so we're uploading our blobs, obviously, and we can go double check that and make sure it's happening, but it's showing it in the, okay, here's our folder was created.
Yep.
There's all of our
files.
So those are getting uploaded. So we know that the PowerShell is working all the way up to this. We'll go ahead and fix that the way they want it to be fixed. If our artifacts location SAS token name, if that optional parameter is null, then we are converting to secure string as plain text, force, and then this. What'd you say?
Oh, sorry. So I think I clicked on something and one of my tabs. I kind of woke it up. It was something I had.
Oh.
Nothing. I said nothing.
Gotcha. Okay, so let's go ahead and try to run this one more time since I fixed that null operator thing, but I'm not confident that that fixes anything at all.
Okay.
So it's going to re-upload, and it's going to not find that parameter. And I feel like I've run into this before. Hours to the date. Just wondering, I should just set these here. What is it, VNet deploy?
Do you have the right template path for the parameter file?
Yeah, it would complain.
If you didn't have that, okay.
Yeah, it would complain about that. What I'm going to see here is it's VNet deploy, right? Yes, that's our resource group. Is I'm going to see if I can actually run it just debug style. Resource group location, upload artifacts, load account name. Okay, so let's try that. It might prompt us for all of it. Nope. I was hoping to be able to run this thing and debug it.
So the storage account container name parameter is mandatory, even if it's marked as optional in the script. Maybe that's one thing. I'm trying to think. I'm looking online, finding some stuff.
Okay.
I forget that. Let's see.
That gives us a place to start. Oh, did it pull open it? Okay, so dash storage. What was it? Storage account?
Hang on, I just moved away from it. Give me a second. So storage account.
Or storage container name.
Sorry, storage container name is it? Yeah. So it's. I can send you. It's you call it whatever it is. I think what it was. You can flip back over and grab it.
Oh, that's all right. It'll just upload it to the new container. I think I will just call it staging.
Okay.
So now we're uploading to staging. Okay, great. Okay, so it is a required property for mode.
Yeah.
So we got a better red message.
We did.
Because
so now we can go back and we can do the incremental mode.
Yep, let me just find it. Azure deploy. There we go. And we're calling this. And then we're going to say, oh, that's in the properties. I want it up above the properties. Or not. There it is, mode. And we'll just say incremental, comma, Control S. Try and fail. Oh, location property is not allowed for the deployment at resource group scope. It doesn't like our location, so I'm just going to put that in as a parameter, and then I'll have to edit the parameter file.
It's fine.
So let's do it the easy way. String. Control S on this one.
I'll split this up into two. Maybe okay. We'll see. I'll speed up some of this.
Okay. Okay, try Control S, and then try again. It's not allowed at resource group scope. What is this? I don't know why that was there. Okay, so it doesn't like. Template here. What is the East US is hard coded there anyways.
Somebody fixed it as adding the. So wait, so on the main template, adding application is one of the parameters versus having it as like So here I found, let's see.
I did that there.
See if you can see the chat. I just.
Okay, give me 1 second to try to fix this up real quick.
Yeah, no worries.
Okay, so I got location there. I got that as a parameter here. I'm passing it in there. I think I gotta take it here. Oh, that's not the right place. I didn't highlight it, that's why. Okay, so look for location in here just to make sure, like, all this, like, see, like here I could fix that up because we want this to not be hard coded, right? Anyways. Okay, and then look for more. Not the location we're looking for. See, these are all resource group location, and I'm wondering if it doesn't.
Well, so I pasted something in the private chat.
Yeah.
You can see it.
Yeah, what does it say?
It says that one of the parameters, the location in the Microsoft.resources/deployments, one of the parameters in there could be a location. So,
and I do have that, and I did have it set to resource group location, but I changed it. Okay, so these are all now taken by parameter.
Okay.
This is in the subtemplate. Okay, so let's Control S that, make sure I saved everything. Control S that to make sure location is being passed in there, and then Control S that. Now location here, now I'm taking it from parameters, but this what I did have resource group function.location. And I thought that was it, and I changed it, and it didn't help. Excuse me. Thank you. So again, same thing. The location property is not allowed for VM deployment at resource group scope. The whole property is not allowed?
Yeah, so
like
if you look at the link that I sent in the
does it say the whole property?
So click on it real quick here. I can edit some of this out. Click on it, open up the link, and you scroll down to the Azure.deploy JSON.
Okay.
So there's a parameters location in the parameters file, and then the parameters inside of the Microsoft.resources WAC deployments shows up there too. Do you see it? It's how they were able to fix it. So somebody said, here's how I fixed the same issue. Okay, well, you know what? Yep, and I bet because this is saying the property is not allowed, I think it doesn't want the property under this deployment, like because it's not deploying. All the resources within that resource group deployment have a location anyways, and so I don't think the property gets set here. Okay. So I removed it from there. Okay. We'll try one more time, but I'm going to keep reading this just to see. Yeah, it doesn't like it. Oh wait, something different though. Yep, a secure string. So. Too far. New resource deployment. I'm going to expand this window a little bit. Okay, error, invalid content link. Haha, there we go. This is, okay. So here's what, when I do this link, I'll show you this. Artifacts location SAS token right here is coming through here as an object. Let's see, where is it getting created? And so instead of printing that secure string out, it is calling it as the toString method of system.security.secureString. ToString would produce this exact text right here. We actually want the value of that to come out of there. So it doesn't like the artifacts location SAS token. And I think this one is going to be a little bit more painstaking. So I bet we need to. So what I've done in the past with this, and I've run into this before, and so this is where I actually ran PowerShell to set this whole artifacts location SAS token or artifacts location. I just added the secure string to the end of it by converting it back to string. Let's see how I do this. Okay, convert to secure string, this, and okay, so let's do this. $sign token secure string equals this.
Boom, boom. And then before we do this, we'll add that. Optional parameters equals. So here is a function that I found when I ran into this before, which is system.runtime.interrupt-services.marshal. So basically, this is a way to take that and print it to a string instead of getting that two-string message of this system.secure string or system.secure.secure string. So that's what you take when you have a secure string, and you'd say get the string value of that. Is it just says this is the string value? There's no like. So let's see if this will work. Oh, except this part needs to be the variable I just created. So now I'm setting that artifacts location SAS token to the actual string that's supposed to come in. Right, let's do this. And this could end up being a pain. Okay, so we actually did get our secure string out of there, but now it doesn't like. Oh, look at this. We got 2 slashes in the path name.
Uh-oh.
It's going to be in the template. Because our artifacts location already has a slash.
Oh, yep. Think about that.
Yep. So one more time, we'll get it. I promise we'll get it. VM size is not provided. Did I not provide that?
You can just take it from the parameters, or you can take it from the existing VM.
Yeah, let's check the parameters and see if it's in there. Azure parameters. VM. Nope.
It's not.
Is it in here? Are we adding it?
It was a variable, remember? We took it out and we needed to add it in as a parameter. I wonder if that's
Oh, yep. See, this is why I hit go and then I fix all the problems. As you can see, it can become painstaking.
It works.
Yep, let's add it as another parameter. So we've got, what do I call it? New parameter, and it is read the message, VM size, string, VM size, okay. And it's not being used yet, but now it will be, because we're going to use. VM size. Okay, so we're passing the parameter. Let's make sure that we're accepting the parameter here. Do we have VM size? Yep, it is. Okay, so now we need to add that here. VM size, and what did we have it set to? Do you remember? Because I deleted it.
Oh, okay, I can probably grab that. Hang on. 2 seconds here. Let's see.
Standard underscore or something.
You know what? It doesn't have it, which is super peculiar.
Let's just check that one.
Check the portal.
Yeah, standard D2 V2. Okay, so all we gotta do is add standard underscore D2 V2, right? That's the right string.
Yep.
Save that. Save that. Let's make sure that's saved. Let's hit our up arrow one more time. Ooh. Parameters. I messed up a parameter somewhere. Okay, so that. Oh.
There you go.
So that's what happens when your JSON gets off and you accidentally delete characters because you've highlighted them. All right. Looks like it likes that so far. There we go.
Oh, huzzah!
Template is valid.
Huzzah! Gonna flip over to the portal.
Yep.
You can see go to the resource group.
Resource groups, yeah, vnet deploy, and then actually if we go to deployments. Uh-oh, is that one the latest? Yeah, 10.11. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Nick creation. Is referencing public IP address. That's already allocated a resource. I tried to reference the wrong IP address.
Which is fine. So flip there. That's pretty simple, I think, to fix, right?
Yeah. Is it because we have it hard coded?
Double check, see if the pip got created.
Well, it was already part of the other resource because I'm deploying to the same resource group that your previous VM is in.
Yeah, and that doesn't have. Let me see something.
So what do we call it? The name. Oh, we're just naming it the same as the VNet. So we have two. So.
Oh yeah, it's not gonna work. So yeah, we can easily change that.
Yep. So let's do this. Let's fix that problem.
Okay.
Let's make it a parameter.
Okay.
And we will call that parameter pub IP name. Oh, parameters. There we go. And here we will. And it's a string. Description is name of IP. And so control S there. And now we have to add, anytime we add that there, we have to add it down here. pub IP name. I like using parameters because you can string stuff together when you create your nested templates and make things unique. So if you're doing copy loops and create multiple VMs and stuff, you can do things based on like the iteration of the machine, right? So say you're creating 10 machines, you could do same name,
Yeah,
index number, same name, index number, right? So it ends up becoming like same name 1, same name 2, same name 3. Okay, and then let's do that here. So let's call this, oh, actually, you know what? Let's not do it here. I got a smarty pants idea. So in our nested template, we can, let's see, Azure deploy.json. We, instead of calling it a parameter, are we taking a VM name?
for
Yeah, what are we naming our VM?
oh my gosh, we deployed it. I don't know. I don't care.
Let's check what our VM name is. Name, that is a storage account. It's a nickname. VM name, VNet name. So let's use that. Where's our nick at? There we go. It was our nick. No, it was our public. Hold on. It's our public IP address.
Correct.
I'm gonna name that the VM name dash. Okay. Let's do it this way. Parameters. Because this is our name of our VM, right?
Yes. No, wait, that's the VNet name.
Oh.
Do you want the VM?
Our VM name is the same as our VNet name.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, no. So I think it's the name of the actual project I created. So yeah. So yeah, you're right. You're right. Okay.
So okay. Let's just do that then. IP name, we'll keep that here as this. We'll keep that parameter. We'll come in here and we'll just add something to it here. Let's see. Oh, we've got to. No, that's the parameter file. That's not the one I wanted. I wanted this one. Public IP name. And instead of taking that parameter here, that's what I wanted. Instead of taking that parameter, we will call it VM same VNet name, but then we will add, let's concatenate. So we want to do a concatenation. We're going to concatenate this parameter and a dash pub.
I think does it need to be all lowercase? The DNS name?
Well, this is just the name. The DNS name is different, but we'll keep it lowercase.
Okay.
Okay, parameters this. Okay, so we're concatenating. Oh, that's right. Concatenate. Oh, duh. I'm like, why doesn't it like my stuff here? Okay, we got to concatenate with that. There we go. Public IP. All right, so we've made a million changes. Let's see which one of them works. The resource is not defined in the template. Oh, because our dependency now is off because we changed the name of our public IP. So our nick, where's our nick? Probably during the nick creation, right? There's a storage account, there's the nick. And it's got depends on the public IP address of, we said that was a parameter now, right? And oh yeah, it's a public IP here. That's what we're passing into the parameter, so we don't have to concatenate anything. I forgot. This is in this template. It's coming in as the parameter. We're doing the concatenation in to pass into the parameter.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, our dependency was thrown off, and so it's saying, hey, I can't depend on something that's not defined in this template. So we have to change the name since we changed. We have to change the dependency since we changed the name. There we go. It's valid again. Because it already created a public IP.
Yeah, maybe go take a look at the resource group.
Yeah, we'll do that. Let's do this. Let's do this.
What's it associated to?
Network interface that already exists.
Okay.
We didn't name it that last time though, did we?
No, so maybe highlight just the public IPs. See if there's multiple.
There's one.
What?
Let me refresh the whole page just to see, because sometimes that refresh button
Yeah,
doesn't
that's
work
super
correctly.
clear because I think what was set up before was probably pretty generic.
Yeah, and I don't think we would have used that naming convention. There's one machine.
I'm so shocked as to what it did, honestly.
This is associated to this NIC, which is associated to this VM. Interesting.
Just add like a 1 on the name.
Okay.
Like a 2 or something. See if that does it.
So it would be in here, right? Where we want to 1.
Okay, save it. Can you try it again?
But of course, our VM name is going to, so here's, I think, what's happening is our VM name is the same because it's based on the VNet name, right?
Okay.
Yeah. So I think there's a lot actually that needs to be addressed here.
Okay.
But I'm not sure that we have time to address it.
Well, I can.
I've got a 5 o'clock.
Oh, yeah. Okay. What we could do is we could leave it where it is and we could find some additional time to record. Do you have time this week?
Yeah.
Okay. Why don't we do that?
Okay.
Stop this now.